Greetings, penguins, and welcome to this video. I am Wylan, and today I am painting on a frog. A concrete frog, not a real frog. That would be, bad. I originally stumbled across this in my Come With Me to Walmart video, and I didn't buy it at the time because I was like, I'm not sure what to do with it. But then I went home, and over the couple of weeks, it began to haunt me like, man, I really want to paint that frog. And so eventually it came back to Walmart, and it happened to be on sale that time, so I picked it up then. Anyways, let's base coat this froggy and get started. For the base coat, I'm just using a cheapo apple barrel paint, which actually worked a lot better than I thought it would. So, go apple barrel this time. You have very few wins, but this is one of them. I'm pulling out my circle maker because I want to cover this frog with spots. Colorful spots. It's another neon rainbow, okay? I do wish I just stuck with pink, orange, and yellow. I just think that looked better, but by the time I really thought about that, I'd already put several coats on the other colors, and it was like, I don't want to deal with covering it up, and this paint is very thin. So, I just left it, and, I'm coming to terms with it. It still turns out cool in the end, so whatever. And I'm only filming the first time I'm putting on the layer, since, adding additional layers isn't the most interesting thing to watch, in my opinion, so... I'm also not super worried about keeping it neat, because I'm going to clean it up later anyways when I add the main body color. Bam! And all the spots are done. Just like that. Next up, I'm going onto the eyes, which actually gave me a bit of a difficulty. Not really because they were kind of odd to paint, but it's mostly just me being patient, just waiting for the paint to dry. Acrylic paint dries too fast my foot. Rolling out a black paint pen. It is a painter's pen. And with it, I have outlined the spots on the frog, which actually looks kind of cool like this, but my plan is to paint the entire body black, and these outlines are just there to make sure I don't... What the heck is my hand right here? Whatever. And these outlines are there, so I don't have to be quite as precise with, painting it. Now, it is, oddly shaped, so it is a bit hard to try and film it and paint it, but one of the main issues is that it was heavy. It is made out of concrete. It is hollow, but, it's still concrete. And my left hand at one point, full on, cramped up, and I was like, ow! And my entire, right hand to my forearm with, numb pain. I'm not painting a heavy, oddly shaped object for a while. My body needs to rest. Now, usually I ask you guys what I should name an unnamed character, but this time I have come up with one. I am naming them Dots, after their polka dots, and my favorite candy from when I was young, which was Dots, which is kind of gumdrop. It gets really sticky and sticks all over your teeth, which was kind of annoying when eating it, but it was, really tasty, too. I'm sure I've mentioned it in a previous video, but black paint is just... it's so magical. This is mostly one coat. I had to do very few touch-ups. It's delicious. We are nearing the end, but first let me add some pupils to Dots right here. Lovely. And now it is time to coat this with a couple layers of Liquitex Gloss Varnish to make it super shiny. Now presenting Dots the Frog! Well, thank you for coming along with me and creating this new being. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it with friends. If you have thoughts or ideas for future videos, leave them in the comment section down below. And if you would like to see more from me and join what we call here the colony of penguins, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.